looks like we are live. You all have been spoiled with color. And this is actually a Super Game Boy Enhanced game, so there actually is supposed to be some color, but you've all been spoiled with the Genesis and Super Nintendo, so we're going straight green for this one. I actually never knew the story behind Shaq-Fu until I watched the Super Nintendo run just now. There are no cutscenes in the Game Boy version, so alright. So without further ado, this game is pretty complex. There's a lot of tech to it, so I'm going to need a lot of time to focus. Let me just put this right over here. It's my tech sheet. Alright, so without further ado, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's Shaq. Alright, so first thing here, the hardest thing about this game is getting the controls in. So Shaq is going to do some leg sweeps if this person wants to cooperate. Man, she is really cooperating. There we go. So that's the entire tech to the game, is this leg sweeping when they actually want to cooperate. If they actually go inside of Shaq's hitbox, or sprite box rather, you can't hit them. It's really well programmed. So yeah, focus time. Shaq is an actor, an athlete, a musician, and probably one of the best video game characters to come to any console known to man. Shaq was born on March of 1972, so we should all give Shaq a belated happy birthday. Born in New Jersey, in fact. Shaq went to LSU and was named College Player of the Year in 1991. And in 1991 and in 1992, he was named First Team All-American. Like, beast. Literal Shaq beast. In 1992, Shaq would drop out of college his junior year. Please, just go to school, kids, alright? But he would drop out of college his junior year to pursue a career in the NBA. I mean, it worked out for him in the end. Standing at 7 feet tall, 315 pounds. He would finish in top 10 for scoring, rebounds, blocks, and shooting percentage his rookie year for the Orlando Magic. Just an absolute machine. What a tank, really. Could you imagine being 315 pounds in the NBA just dunking over people? God. However, later on in his career, veteran NBA centers quickly took notice of Shaq's fantastic free throw shooting. So therefore, whenever Shaq would get the ball, he would just get purposely fouled, and they would get to see his fantastic free throw face and his fantastic free throw percentage take aim here. Wow, this guy is great right now. If you guys thought that this game had a lot of animation like the Super Nintendo, you were vastly, vastly wrong. Shaq became the first player in NBA to be named Player of the Week. I mean, we're talking old school here. We're talking like, what, early 90s. And in 1996, Shaq would sign a $120 million deal to play on the Lakers with Kobe Bryant. Shaq was on the All-Star team for most of his career, bouncing between third and second team. And towards the end of his career, he would be an All-American first team 7 years in a row. God, just a machine. Shaq went on to play for a few other teams throughout his career, like the Heat, the Cavaliers, and the Celtics. Most people just don't remember that at all. Everyone remembers him for the Magic and from the Lakers. Let's see here. Shaq announced his retirement on Twitter in 2011. You don't want to get too formal when you announce your retirements. You definitely don't want to make a big deal out of it, especially if you're a 7-time All-American and just, Shaq. So you gotta do it on Twitter. Social media for everything. Let's see here. Shaq wasn't just a great basketball player, though. He was a fantastic rapper, however. For those of you that don't know, you should go out and get the Shaq Diesel record, and you should book him for your next birthday party, because he is a DJ as well. His solo debut album, Shaq Diesel, went on to be a platinum record. Oh, this guy's a little bit of an issue, so I gotta, somewhat pay attention. In 1994, Shaq-Fu, The Return, would make Shaq a gold-certified rap artist. Could you imagine being a 7-time All-American, Player of the Week, and a gold certified rap artist? I don't think so. Not many people can say that in a lifetime. Yeah, so, like was mentioned earlier, this was supposed to be a basketball game, but, so he's inside of our hitbox, nothing we can really do about that. Yeah, it's supposed to be a basketball game, but, you know, why basketball when you can have Mortal Kombat? Honestly, it would have been great. It would have been like an NBA Blitz, but for Shaq. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. If you guys were expecting a story, there's no story, there's no cutscenes in this game. I had no idea who this guy was until today. I didn't know what his lore was or anything. Now I know. Now I know we're saving children. Alright. Let's see. Shaq was a movie star. Shaq being in such great films like Kazam and Steel. But sadly, he got no Oscars. In my opinion, he was kind of screwed out of that whole deal. Should have at least gotten a couple of Oscars out of it. And then Shaq would have one of the greatest video game gems in history, Shaq-Fu, which was released on Super Nintendo, Genesis, Game Boy, Game Gear, and Amiga. And obviously should have been bestseller status and player choice for Nintendo. And, oh yeah, that's time. Sorry, I got carried away with the Shaq facts. So yeah, there's Shaq-Fu on Game Boy. So yeah, if you guys have any questions at all for Shaq-Fu Game Boy, you can reach out to me on whatever, Discord, Twitter, whatever. There's definitely more to be found in this game, but I think I'm gonna be diving into Game Gear Shaq-Fu next, which doesn't have a leaderboard at all. But yeah, thanks for having me, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed Shaq Block. And have a great rest of your marathon.